Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and there are several companies that give guided tours to the Bonaventure Cemetery in Savannah, Georgia. So I'm going to take one of the tours today and video a little bit here and there for you. So I hope you'll find this interesting.
The date of death and any honorable awards like a Purple Heart. So most of them are standing up. And then you'll start to see the first of the very plain open garden residence. Instead of planting flowers around the perimeter, they literally planted them over the dead. So we're going to talk about that. And then bury the dead. So these are the azaleas. They actually bloom for only 10 days out of the year with the dead over their graves. But in the middle, you're going to see a bronze cross with a Confederate flag in the center and a CSA, Confederate States of America, or Confederate Soldiers Army. Behind that, you'll see cedar tree, cypress tree, the palm trees in the back, the live oak, palmetto palm, the azaleas. Grew the best and vine the best. It doesn't start to bloom until the summer months of August, September, and it'll bloom all the way through December. And there again, when it blows, the jasmine just filters and smells very pleasant for you. Just by the size of the grave. And imagine losing 3 children back to back like that. It's pretty sad. So to hold 6 bodies. Coffin will be pushed in on a marble slab, sealing it with their name, date of birth. And then they have these beautiful copper inlay doors. And many of them. Imagine a coffin that had to be specially made, and the entrance had to be able to put that coffin in. Wimberly Jones Duran is a direct descendant of
This is an underground vault.
He decided to take it, had to be specially made. And the entrance into the underground hall. That stage is so heavy. The center slab slides back with a forklift. And just like you have shelves for the above ground, they have shelves all underground. And they wine and music, the best crystal, the best china, flatware, and ale. The house servant comes and whispers in Josiah Tattle, instructs his guests and the servants, and they start to pick up everything they can carry, and they carry it all outside.
They even have a Segway tour going on there.
Grave robbers made money by pulling the teeth of the dead and selling them to tourists. They talked about a lot of things. He won 4. The Academy Award that he won in 1962 for the Days of Wine and Roses is on display at our visitor center. But he wrote over 1,800 songs. Johnny Mercer's grave, his wife Ginger. His father had been married before, and this is his father's first wife, Mary.
Johnny Mercer is the only celebrity in this cemetery. There's a bench they made for him. That, as tour guide said, is the tallest monument in the whole cemetery.
Keep walking if you want, I'll catch up.
This is a pretty big one too.
This isn't John Waltz. That's the Lawton family. They were reinterred here from
Oh,
Lawton.
this is a big one.
Spencer Lawton was the district attorney that would bring their families and friends into the garden to maybe entertain them. So literally, if you go over here and take a left around this corner, you're going to be right down River Street in downtown Savannah. Acquired that old plantation in 1965, and that is where murder victim Danny transferred from Midnight Phenomenon is interred in Section G. So, candy, Barbie dolls, baby dolls, children's toys, money. Little Gracie's parents, the Watsons, were from New England. They were hired by Peter Whitberger, who owned the cemetery, but he also owned the most expensive hotel in Savannah called the Pulaski Hotel. He hired the Watsons from New England to be their general managers. In 1883, they gave birth to their only daughter, Gracie, and she became the love and delight of every guest that visited. She would sing and dance, and the city keeps her grave very clean. And normally, as I said, you'll see it filled. Follow me on.
This is an interesting one.
Very rare to be in southern plantations. This is a magnolia tree. It's the largest magnolia tree you'll see in this city. It's not a live oak. So it was actually planted to commemorate the grave site of the family. The Drain family, 3 weeks ago. Dr. Drain lived to be 97 years old. And his urn was in here. I've never seen this many urns, and it's the oldest section. The other side of it behind us, we won't have time, is the Jewish section. In the Jewish tradition, they do not embalm their dead. They bury their dead before sundown the next day. Their headstones are written in Hebrew. Just tried to grow mulberry trees. The leaf of the mulberry tree feeds the silkworm. General Riles owned a mulberry plantation. He served in the Civil War.
This is at the very front
No,
of the cemetery. Thought this was funny.
Danny Hansford, yeah.
Plant
Danny
no grass,
Hansford
and
is
it's
the
full of
only
grass.
people that was buried. He's buried way down that road.
Here's a really nice mausoleum. The tour guide said there are about 280,000 people buried here, and that there's probably room for another 280,000. Ooh, another big one. All this one says is Ramsey. We've got it padlocked down there. It's right along the Savannah River, you can see there. And she said there are no African Americans at all buried here, because all of these plots are individually owned by families, which has been sold off for ages. So the families just bury their own people in their plots. And this one is just for the members of the Order of the Railway Conductors. And there's a lot of them here. Here's an 8-column marker for the Walker family. And there's some more interesting ones down here. Several small mausoleums like that around. Well, folks, that's the end of my tour. This points you to some of the more popular grave plots. Did you find that interesting? Good day.